This DM brief brought to you by Warm Honey Social, helping you build a buzzworthy brand and online presence. To hear the rest of Michelle's story, check out the full episode. So when you were in the CIA, obviously you kept your faith because you're here today. But what moment in the CIA did you feel like God was like truly there? If there was like one specific time that you felt like
Oh my goodness. Honestly, it was a a really hard 10 years full of a lot of dangerous situations. And there wasn't like, it's not like we were going to church every Sunday. So it's not like you had a body or community around you where you could really think a lot about God and your relationship with him. We were like working really, really, really hard. So it was almost like I knew God was there, but I didn't feel him super close in those moments because we were working really hard, working so many hours of the day and working in war zones. And so, to be very, very clearly honest, I actually was struggling with God saying, why does it have to be so difficult? Because even within the CIA, our careers were very hard. We kept getting sent to war zones or pseudo war zones, and my friends kept getting sent to really nice places. And I kept thinking we were getting the short end of the stick. And why, God? Why does everything have to be so tough? And so did I feel him? Not always, but intellectually I knew he was there, and I had to just hang on to that in the moments I didn't understand the purpose of that path.
Sure.
Even like as Christians too, like not that we go to the CIA or anything, but like there are moments when you have to just like believe that there is a God and trust that he's there, even if you don't truly feel him.
Well, and he develops our story through hardship, right? And that's, in a lot of times those times is when we don't really feel like he's there, but he's allowing that hardship to happen so that we develop that perseverance to carry forward in his name.
Mm-hmm. That's 100%. Like Nadia, you were saying sometimes you don't feel it. Like we are, as human beings, we're up and down, and we are irrational sometimes, and we are emotional. And if we followed our feelings, well, we'd be a real mess. And so you have to make a decision. Like for me, I made a decision. Like either I trust God or I don't. And some moments I might feel like, oh, I understand why I need to trust. And there's moments where I will not understand for a while. But you make the decision, and I think that's a really important in your walk with Christ to recognize there's moments where you're gonna feel kind of dumpy and still gotta keep going.
Yeah,
that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people need to hear too, because like there are times when like it's not always rainbows and butterflies. Like there are gonna be downs within your life and within your Christ walk, and you can't just be like, oh, God's not real, because like why would these bad things be happening to me?
Yes, 100%. And I always say, like, you have to stick in there, stick at it long enough for God to prove himself to you. But we have a very strange idea of time as an American. I mean, we want everything now. It's a very American perception of time, which is instant gratification. If I don't understand it right now, I can't follow it. Like, really? Are you kidding? And so we have to really alter our mindset in order to walk with Christ, because he operates differently.
To hear the rest of Michelle's story, check out the full episode.